The Golden Deer's plea.
We're so close to the end now, I think. Only like 3 or 4 chapters away.
The Kingdom Army has reclaimed the Kingdom capital and plans to immediately begin restoring the country and its forces. But an unexpected request arrives from Claude, leader of the Leicester Alliance. Dimitri promptly responds to the request for aid, and he rushes to prepare the Kingdom's forces.
I love how done the people in the boats look. That's a good look for them. They're just like, oh, fucking wind gods again, am I right?
House Regan has rallied the Alliance Lords. They are facing the enemy with all the strength they can muster.
Shit, yeah, to
We do
that.
not know how far that will get them. It seems the enemy's relentless attacks have forced them into a tough situation. Their defeated Gronders severely weakened the Alliance. I imagine the Empire now intends to destroy them before they can recover.
Fuck
I
me.
think they'd watch us chase their soldiers out of the Kingdom capital, then immediately go invade the Alliance. Their general is Lord Volkard von Arundel. He serves as regent to
Oh, that motherfucker I met
presumably
ages
taken
ago.
command after the Emperor was
That
wounded in
Weasley-looking bastard.
He is known for his shrewdness and excels not only in domestic affairs, but tactics as well. If Lord Arundel conspired with Cornelia, then what Kronya and the others said 5 years ago.
It all adds up.
Well, never mind that for now. The Alliance needs our help.
Oh, Didu! Are you praying to the goddess of Fodlan? That seems odd. Won't the Dusker gods be upset if they hear you praying to another land's deity?
The Fodlan goddess was recognized in Dusker, too. The deities of foreigners are seen as the protectors of their respective lands. It has been said that we would offer our prayers to her in times of war.
Huh. So the goddess is part of a pantheon. I guess that's one way to interpret it. Anyway, what are you praying for?
To win the war, hopefully.
Even one day sooner.
Yeah, that.
That's a lovely prayer. I was just thinking about praying for that myself.
I see.
Hey, Didu, what are your plans for yourself once this war is finally over?
To serve His Highness for the rest of my days.
He's so
I
devoted.
thought you might say that.
All the more power to him.
And you?
That's a good question. I was thinking about traveling to Dusker.
Oh,
Dusker?
interesting.
There is nothing of interest left there.
Isn't it where you were born? And isn't it where your wonderful food and stories come from? I think those are reasons enough to visit at least once.
Mercedes. If
Aww.
I would like to accompany you. His
Yeah!
Highness would surely grant me leave to go.
That's sweet. That's cute.
Then I hope the
I
war
love these
ends as soon as
A-rank
possible.
support conversations. They're always adorable.
We're going to have to shower the goddess with prayers.
Let's go on a trip to Dusker together. Mercedes, you've got so many commitments now with so many guys.
Then, when it's finally finished, we can travel.
That promises to be interesting. We should pray to the Dusker gods as well.
Yes, that's a brilliant idea.
Hooray for cultural
Which of the
exchange.
Dusker gods should we pray to?
For victory, we pray to the god of war. Or
Or
just the god of war.
come on, what were you going to say?
He was going to say the god of love. Was he going to say the god of love? The goddess of love?
No, it's the god of travel, right?
Let us leave it at that.
Oh, he totally was. Oh, to do.
was right.
My boy.
You taught me so much about your gods.
Ah.
So let's pray for the end of the war and for our safe travels to Dusker.
Everyone in my party is going to end up in a big polyamorous relationship with Mercedes, and I'll be all for them. Good for them.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Deirdre is known as the aquatic capital.
Oh my god, we're going to
It's a
Atlantis!
beautiful town with streets that seem to float on the water and an impressive harbor.
Okay, maybe
In
not
times of peace,
Atlantis.
It would be a wonderful place for a holiday.
Maybe more Venice.
Anyway, best of luck in the next battle.
Why are you out and about so late, Dimitri?
Hello, Flame. I could ask you the same thing.
Just some late night
I
skulking.
was feeling restless.
That's how I do
and didn't know
now.
what to think.
I see. I'm here for the same reason.
How funny. But are you feeling well? You look fairly pale.
When doesn't he look pale?
I just have a bit of a headache.
Oh my. Headaches are quite troublesome, are they not? I am
Oh, you got
sure
a headache,
you'll
do ya?
subside soon.
I have like the fucking works right now,
I'm quite
Dimitri.
talented when it comes to
I'm sick as a
healing
dog.
magic. If you will allow me, I will have you feeling better in no time.
That's kind.
Me first, Flane. Give me some paracetamols.
But why not? Have I offended you somehow?
This headache is something I've dealt with for a while now.
Oh, it's his trauma.
Since my
Okay.
family and friends were
That
murdered
does
before
trump
my
the common
eyes.
cold.
I must never forget that day. I must never allow their deaths to be forgotten. I feel this headache as a reminder of sorts. Of those I failed to protect. And of their murderers who still roam free.
I see. That
Well, not
would explain your
Cornelia.
somber demeanor.
She's not roaming free anymore.
Still, I do not agree with all you are saying. I feel that if I were your father or any of your dear friends whom you lost, I would want you to let go of me eventually. I would never want someone whom I care deeply for to be pained by the loss of me for eternity. And I doubt they would want that either.
Perhaps. Unfortunately, they have left this world, so I can no longer ask their preference.
We cannot ask them directly, but we can imagine how they might have felt. You know who they were as people.
Just look at this logically.
If I
Being in a
could
constant
keep
state
the
of
memory
grief
of
and misery is not what
I'd
they'd have
want you
wanted
to
for
remember
you.
me in a way that brings you joy. I would want you to smile when you recalled me, to feel warmed by the notion that I cherished your company.
Aw,
Not to mention I'm
Flane.
the only one who
How
feels this.
insightful.
Surely anyone who loved another would wish only for their peace and happiness. I must apologize. I was out of line, clearly. I must get some rest now. Please do not stay up too late yourself.
Good night, Flane. And thank you.
I love post angry Dimitri. Endgame Dimitri is like a really lovable character. People call Captain Geralt the Blade Breaker. I figure if I want to be a top tier mercenary like him, I'm going to need a tough sounding title of my own. Help me out? Ooh, these are all good. What should Leonie go by? Woodland Sprite's a bit... Nah, it doesn't really suit her. These two are both good. Raging Bear. I'm just going to read your thing, JC. Claude, I can't understand his strategy. He's unlike any strategist I've ever seen. Cut to Byleth rolling dice and yelling, "Horse armor!" at Bernie.
You really think so?
Yes, she likes that. I have maxed out teaching. I am the ultimate teacher. Horse studies unlocked my true potential. Now the world is at my mercy. And my curriculum. Happy birthday, Anna. I don't care. Alright, Mercy, I hope you like punching. I know you don't, but... You know, it's happening. 69%. Come on, Bernie. Come on. Nice. Yeah, nice. Master the punch. In mercenary form. Oh, my characters are so fucking busted now. They're so broken.
I passed thanks to you, Professor.
And not in the good way. Busted in the bad way. 66% chance, come on. Oh shit, Flane's on a horse. Flane's wearing armor, she's sitting on a horse.
I have succeeded!
Yes! I've gone from Pegasi to horse. I have actively downgraded. Here we go. Oh, Alois, were you not a married man? Oh boy.
I did it!
After being an assassin for so long, I'm finally letting her use her own goddamn magic.
Piece of cake.
Arian Road, the fortress city, lies on what was once the border between the kingdom and the empire, and is a valuable strategic asset. Dimitri intends to reclaim it. Let's fucking do that. I did not know that was a paralogue. Let's go.
Unless we can take back Aryan Road, the kingdom will continually be attacked at its weakest points.
This seems really important and something that shouldn't have been
And that we need to
relegated to a paralogue. An optional paralogue. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so. We confirm that troops departed the Imperial capital, headed for Aryan Road. If they are followed by a second and third batch of reinforcements, then the difficulty of taking back Aryan Road will increase exponentially.
Is this where we went before? What the fuck, Hanneman? No, you piece of shit! I thought you went with us because you, like, went down in that battlefield. Hubert as well? Jesus. Oh, damn. We thought you were just on, like, leave because you injured yourself, and here you are. You fucker.
It seems we are just in time. Any later and Aryan Road may have been lost. Her Majesty was right to send me here.
Hubert. So, you have come here in command of extra troops from the Imperial capital.
I shall take the liberty of helping.
Hanneman, you fucking turncoat piece of shit. Fuck off!
So this is my punishment, Professor.
You fucker! Punchlife would probably survive approaching him, but
I may not
if he fucking crits. Yeah, and?
Yet even if I die, someone will follow my work, and another after that. Such is the way of scholarship.
I never liked you, Hanneman.
Sure.
Fuck off. You know what? Maybe it's better that Punchwife isn't here to see this.
Prepare yourself.
If I die for this new empire, then I have no regrets.
Let's come over this way and use a Deadeye to ping one of these.
Those who thought defeating the troops outside the castle first would demoralize the ones within.
Hubert, I could have just walked around the left-hand side and effortlessly killed you.
Not such a bad idea, honestly. But you failed to account for me.
Got him.
That's as far as I go. I'll withdraw. For now.
How many times are you going to fucking withdraw, Hubert? Learn to die already. Jesus. I thought beating you in this paralogue would, like, make it so I don't have to fight you later or something.
This is it.
Alright, whatever. I got my fucking fortress.
We failed to get Hubert, but at least we have recaptured Aryan Road.
Your Highness, you still have scars on your back.
How the hell can you see
There's no
that?
need to languish in pain. I will procure some medicine.
No, it is
I'm
fine.
wearing like half of a
They're still
deer.
capable
How can you
of
see
fighting
that?
us, They do not hurt any longer. Besides, it would be a shame if the scars I got from protecting you were to fade. I bear these scars proudly. It makes me think that it was worthwhile that someone like me survived.
Ah,
Hear you say such things.
Dedu, you say that I saved you. But do you know that you also saved me that day? If I had been unable to save anyone...
This is the most now kiss conversation I think I've ever seen.
But I saved someone. Saved you. That and that alone has always been my crutch.
That's why Dedu coming back was instrumental in Dimitri finding himself again.
I was prepared to die. But then, you suddenly appeared, and you shielded me. I knew then that a savior's hand could reach into even the deepest darkness.
Oh my god,
Still,
I feel
have
this
been
is...
able to repay that debt.
This is like so emotional.
I've said. You have saved me in countless ways. 5 years ago, I did nothing but await my execution within my jail cell. Was it not you that saved me?
That was nothing more than my duty as your vassal.
Listen, Dedu, perhaps you consider me to be someone special, but I think the same of you. You are irreplaceable, cherished. So stop saying that we cannot be friends. Stop saying such awful things.
Please.
Oh my god, the tension between them. Oh.
Build a kingdom that is proud to boast of Dusker blood. In this kingdom, where there is no distinction between the people of Dusker and the people of Fodlan, will I finally, without reservation, be able to call you my friend? Will I, Dimitri?
Dedu.
Yes.
Yes, you will.
Yay!
Call me your friend again and again.
It's so cute.
No matter how many hardships I must endure.
I will do
Now
all I can to bring
kiss!
about that world as well. To be your friend is what I have always wanted.
Is that so? I am glad to hear it.
But
That
until
is
time,
so
I must
precious.
allow no harm to befall
Oh my god.
you. So please call upon me when you walk alone at night.
Whoa, Dedu, that's a bit forward now.
Please tell me where you are going and whom you are meeting.
In the end, I suppose there is no fixing your overprotectiveness, is there? I suppose I
Getting
can live with
spicy there. I think this one will end in mutual
question for you.
respect.
Answer quickly before my hand slips and I cut you in half.
Okay, maybe
that.
not.
So ominous. Well, what is it, Felix?
Sometimes you have an animal's face, contorted with anger and bloodlust. At other times, a man's with a friendly smile. Which is your true face?
Do not waste
Oh.
your breath on questions with such obvious answers. They are both the real me. My father, my friends, Glenn. They all meant a great deal to me. And they were all brutally slaughtered. I alone survived. If I do not shoulder the anguish and regret they must have felt, who will?
So that's how you justify your atrocities.
What do you mean?
I will fulfill my duty to the late king. My old man used to say that over and over like a mantra. How nauseating. No one seems to understand. The dead won't acknowledge your loyalty. They don't care. What a load of bunk it is, pretending to serve a corpse. You're serving your own ego.
You are wrong.
No, I'm not. The dead are dead. The living are living.
Oh, fuck, I don't even know how to interject in this
You
conversation.
keep stringing gravestones around
This
your
is
neck,
heavy
you'll
as
snap.
shit.
Even still, I cannot forget them, nor can I let them go.
Then keep those thoughts to yourself. If you're too weak to do that, abandon your throne. Become a gravekeeper.
Felix.
I'm not immune to emotion, you know. Far from it. I haven't gone into
Oh, here comes the vulnerability.
why my father and brother had to die, while I survived. I'll bear this pain until the day I die, but I refuse to wallow in it. I have more important things to do than blubber for my whole life.
You know, Felix, you really are growing more and more like your brother. Always so sarcastic and constantly looking for a fight. But deep inside, more than anyone, you...
What are you getting at?
He sees through him.
Oh,
He's seeing through him.
but allow me to thank you. Your perspective has opened my eyes.
Not my intention. I couldn't stand the pathetic look on your face, that's all.
I see. If you say so, then we will leave it at that.
Alright, Punished Snake and Shadow the Hedgehog have now maxed out their A support. Here we go. Catherine and Dimitri, here we go.
Another day, another training session, I see. You're quite dedicated. And practicing with the sword today. You weren't any good with it when you were little, as I recall.
And who told you that?
Lord Rodrigue mentioned it to me.
That's such a change in tone. It's like Whiplash. God.
That was ages ago. I've had plenty of time to improve since then. Now I count swordplay as one of my specialties. Care to see for yourself?
Well, I can't just.
Actually, you kind of suck at swords, Dimitri.
Let's see what you've got.
I've actively neglected your swordsmanship.
Well, I'm impressed. You're better than I expected.
Okay, well.
I could say the same of you. I suppose
Dimitri's having a very busy, very sociable day.
No need for false modesty. We fought as equals just now. You're strong, and your form is excellent. You're clearly an experienced fighter. But you're greedy. You can't be so impatient to win.
Oh, bit of advice for Dimitri.
Greedy. I see. I'll take that note to heart. You have my thanks for the instruction.
Ah, it returns. The formality, the stiffness. Anyway, after we're through here, I might head into town for some food. Care to join me?
I appreciate the invitation, but I have certain duties I must attend to this evening.
I.e. chatting to everyone else as well.
I thought you'd say that.
All of the
Same
conversations.
responsibility as I do.
You think so? I didn't want to push you to join me. We can just do it another day. I'll confess, I'm taking a shine to you. I'd like to talk to you more.
Aww.
I like that as well.
I like that she's just blunt about it. Like, hey, you're a cool
Since I saw
guy.
you wielding a sword all those years ago, I've been following in your footsteps. To be able to stand with you and cross swords is quite a...
Hey, slow down. Where did all this come from? You're
Oh, look at her blushing.
That's
Aw.
enough chatter for now anyway.
You don't see Catherine
Let's
blush
get back to
often.
sparring. This time with lances. I won't hold back. Show me
Oh,
what you
Catherine,
can
I'm
do.
sorry. I'm so sorry, Catherine. This is not a winning battle for you.
I did not expect to see you here, Happy. I get the feeling that you didn't come for training.
Listen up, Dee Dee. I remembered something.
What the fuck? No one calls him that.
Does this have
Dee Dee.
something to do with why you were staring at me earlier?
Not ringing any bells. I stare at people all the time. Anyway, do you know Anselma?
Oh, we're gonna figure out how they know each other.
Yes, of course. But how do you know that name? That is what my stepmother was called in the Empire. In the kingdom, she was called Patricia.
Oh, so that's what it was. I see now. What a relief.
Oh my god,
It's
this
really sticking in my craw. Well, now that that's all settled, I'm off to bed.
this could explain how she ended up getting experimented on by fucking Cordelia.
How did you know my stepmother?
She used to visit all the time. I think she was friends with the lady who kidnapped me.
Well, holy shit.
Are you sure?
I heard the lady helped bring her to the kingdom, but I don't really know the details. Anyway, when Anselma saw how I was being treated, she got angry, just like you.
You know, the whole
Might be a
monster
lot,
curse
actually.
thing mildly upset her.
Are we really that much alike?
I'd say so. Come to think of it,
Everyone refers to you as a monster. I create monsters. You know,
get angry in the same
we
way.
have that in common.
It's uncanny.
I share no blood with my stepmother, but to hear you say that, it pleases me greatly. She was the one who raised me. I suppose it makes
I feel
sense
like
that
he's
we
holding
share
back some
certain
tears
values.
right now. Now he knows what he knows about her.
The person you mentioned was my
Oof.
stepmother is baffling, to say the least.
What do you mean?
For all intents and purposes, my stepmother was completely cut off from the outside world. Suffice it to say, few knew that my father had taken a second wife.
Sounds complicated. I can keep my mouth shut if you like.
I would very much appreciate your silence on the matter. But thank you.
In fact, Happy, keeping your mouth shut in general will probably save a few lives. Sorry to
The union
say.
between my father and
Oof.
stepmother has given rise to much speculation. But for now, what's truly baffling me is the identity of that lady you mentioned.
Alright, I feel this conversation would have hit better if I had done it before the mission where I killed Cordelia.
No, I must stop this. It's time to put an end to this discussion. Baseless speculation will get me nowhere.
Oh, come on.
Baseless speculation, Cordelia told you this!
And then you go and say something cryptic.
Alright, yeah, this dialogue was designed for me to
Tonight, I'm blaming you.
check it way earlier.
Well, if that happens, come back here and I'll keep you company. I'll be training a while yet.
I'm sure their final conversation won't be
Could Happy's cap-
like forgetting all of this essential stuff that they've recently learned. Alright, Dedue and Flame. I know he was teaching her how to
Chop
cook,
the vegetables into bite-sized
and he still is.
After that, skim the top layer off the pan. Be mindful of the heat.
Certainly, Chef Dedue.
There is no need to call me that.
Chef Dedue.
Are you displeased?
No, not in the slightest. I just got momentarily sleepy. It happens to me from time to time. Let me see. First, chop the vegetables. Coming right up, Chef. Dedue.
Good.
Alright, how did it come out?
I am so bored. Day in and day out, it is nothing but dicing vegetables and waiting for water to boil.
Well, you wanted to learn to cook.
I feel like I am actually cooking.
That is cooking.
It's not as though I do not know the basics. He could at least let me hold the spatula sometime.
Okay, I see where she's coming from.
We peel the vegetables.
Chef Dudu, I was hoping to speak with you regarding something that has been on my mind.
I wish to move on to advanced cooking.
Surely you have noticed my skill while wielding pans and knives. Therefore, I think it is time you taught me how to cook. Beyond all this water boiling and vegetable chopping business.
Impossible.
Oh, wow.
But why?
All must be done in the proper sequence. And the first step here, whether you like it or not, is to learn to use the tools perfectly.
A master of combat, dance, cooking.
You know I'm good for it.
Spatula privilege denied.
Left me no option but to take matters into my own.
Oh shit, Flame's going rogue.
Stubborn you may be, Chef Dudu.
Oh
I
shit.
will show you the true meaning of delicious.
Okay, these two actually have some
And that's how
chemistry
it's
with
done.
each other.
Good to know. There are so many differences.
They're both no-nonsense fighters, so yeah.
You're a quick learner, Leone, and quite a good teacher as well.
Must be Captain Gerald's influence. The weather, the terrain, the enemy's feelings. You have to find ways to make it all work for you.
Just dunks him into another pit trap.
A warrior can't stick too closely to predefined tactics. That's quite shrewd. You're impressive for a girl.
For a girl? Come on, you're past that. Looking down on your opponent is a great way to fall into a pit trap, isn't it?
Way to call him out on it immediately.
That's true.
Glad.
See, they counter each other well.
I still have much to learn. Not only about swordplay, but also about thinking on
He's
my
also one of the few people he's not just a raging arsehole to at all times.
Count on it. We'll come up with plenty of new ideas if we work together. Guess that means we're partners, doesn't it?
We're what?
Oh, okay. That took him off guard.
Friends who help each other improve.
Huh. Partners. That's not bad.
Not at all. Looking forward to working with you, partner.
Likewise, partner.
Okay, yeah, I ship these two. I feel like these two should probably get together. Chat with Eloise. One more spoopy story. Here we go. Maximum spoopiness.
Is it over?
Oh, is it finished?
That's all there is. You listened all the way to the end.
Oh, we missed the other spoopy story.
Thank you. And I didn't cover my ears even once.
There's no need to thank me. You're the one who did all the hard work. You should be proud of yourself. Now you can face any challenge on the battlefield without fear.
Well, hey.
I always planned on working in the monastery once the war was over. But seeing knights like you makes me consider joining up.
You want to join the Knights of Seros?
She'd fucking wreck shit if she did, is the thing.
At my side? I can't.
Maybe not anything physical, but her Nosferatus are on point.
I think the Knights of Seros wouldn't be quite what you expect. As a knight myself, I slew countless foes.
So have I.
Shudder at the memory.
I have killed many people, Eloise.
The corpses I made heaped in a pile.
Oh god, doing her voice while my throat hurts is a bad idea.
I suppose that's why I'm so frightened of ghosts. What if they appear before me, seeking revenge? Perhaps it's a silly thing to worry about, but still.
I'm well aware of the nature of a knight's duty, but I no longer have anything to fear.
I've become a stone cold killer. Oh god, I sound like I'm 80.
I see.
80-year-old Mercy.
Parents think about you planning to become a knight.
My mother would respect my wishes, but my adoptive father would need to be persuaded.
Before you talk to them, I had better relate some of the darker chapters in the knight's history. It's your
Time
turn
for your
to listen.
horror stories. War crime horror stories.
And you should know, I intend to improve my ghost storytelling as well.
Pardon?
You heard
To
me.
continue helping you, I'll have to seek out much scarier stories to share.
Oh, well, you needn't go to any trouble.
Nonsense. It's no trouble at all. Besides, we have to help each other.
She just gets... she absolutely gets a kick out of tormenting him.
That's true.
Absolutely she does. Alright, well... Alright, Bernie and Alois. They barely talk.
There she is, and she seems to be alone. Now's my chance. Bernadetta, hello! May I ask you something?
What? Me? I've seen nothing! I wasn't even there! You have no proof! And even if I was there, it's not a crime to find people's hobbies fascinating!
What are you talking about, Bernie? What did you do?
Hold on. Please calm down. It's just me.
Oh, it's you, Eloise. What a relief.
That's right. Your denials really piqued my curiosity, but I'm glad you've calmed down.
Did you want to talk to me about something?
I did. Listen.
Why am I not setting off your anxiety?
You're so skittish. Just now, for example. But when you saw...
Yeah, pretty much that.
Fine. Why is that? It's been on my mind since I delivered that package. You don't seem scared of me at all.
Were you hoping I would be?
What? Oh, no, certainly not. I was just making an observation.
Well, I guess it's because you remind me of my uncle.
Oh, this is gonna be sad.
One in my family who's ever been kind.
Oh, it's sad. Oh, no. Oh.
Normally. Actually, I'm fine with the professor, too. So I guess that's not completely true anymore. My uncle and I never did talk that much, but we didn't need to.
Yeah, Aloise's whole life is just being surrounded by a bunch of weird murder teens.
So talking to you feels comfortable.
Well, young adults now. They're all in their, like, early 20s.
At last the mystery's solved. Your uncle and I must be quite alike. Is it my face, my physique?
Kind of, but I think it's more your personality.
My personality?
Yeah. You're always so bright, cheerful, and gentle. You put people at ease.
Oh yeah, Alois gives off some good, friendly uncle vibes. Absolutely.
He sounds like a genial fellow. Whereabouts does he live?
Oh, my uncle?
Oh no.
I just
Oh no, what happened?
I have to go.
Did she have like one good family member and they're gone now? That's... Oh, Bernie! Bloody hell. Flayn and Manuela, time to max out, you two.
Manuela, do you recall what you told me? You mentioned that if a place shines brighter than anywhere else, then its shadows will be darker too.
You sound so worried. That was nothing, dear. Call it a joke.
It most certainly did not sound like a joke.
I pointed out it was quite a profound thing to say.
Of course, I love hearing about your glamorous past, performing on stage. But all that glamour doesn't account for the shadows you spoke of.
Well, I suppose I could share a little. Here's the thing about the opera. Talent isn't enough to earn you a position in a glamorous show.
Oh.
Money, connections, and, failing those, the stomach to commit a spot of violence.
Oh shit, Manuela.
I've spent many nights buttering up nobles in power. No matter how humiliating the task, I do it.
Oh no!
I wanted to be a star. I hope that kind of talk isn't too shocking for a sweet girl like
Oh, I don't want to think about the implications of that.
Disillusioned with me, now that you know my sordid past.
Not at all.
I thought she was, I thought she was implying that she'd like broken some kneecaps to reach the top. I didn't realize she was on about that. Ugh.
I am well aware that survival and striving for dreams sometimes means doing things we would not normally do. Perhaps because you have been so strong, lived with such conviction. Perhaps that is why your songs have touched so many people's hearts.
Oh. You sound very wise all of a sudden. Thank you, Flayn.
I would like to rescind my original request of you.
Your request to hear one of my songs?
Indeed. Instead, I have a different request.
Go on.
I would like to see you perform an opera on stage.
I don't know about that. It's been a long time since I stood on stage.
I imagine you have experienced much since you left the opera company. It follows then that you have developed new insights, charm, and wisdom to share.
Yes, I probably could play a tragic role even better now than I could back then. But it's hardly the time for operas. We need to put an end to this war first.
I'll see that done. No worries there.
We fall on this war as soon as possible.
Maybe then we can raise the curtain on a brand new performance. That'd be something, wouldn't it?
That is exactly what I yearn for.
Here we go. Boom.
Felix! I've awaited this fated day.
I have made you the beef jerky cake.
Battling on about it.
Aw, come on. I just want to hear what you thought of the cake I gave you.
It was edible.
You mean incredible? Then yes.
Incredibly edible.
Satisfying and likely.
That would be an amazing slogan, actually.
Was a battlefield provision.
Incredibly edible.
From lumping delectable cake into the same category as provisions.
You're upset and I don't understand why. I'm complimenting the cake. You cured my dislike of sweets. For that, I thank you.
You cured it. Like it was an ailment.
But I'm glad you liked it.
Yes. Got any cakes on you?
You say that as though I just carry cake on me at all times. Did you want some?
That's not what I meant. If you baked a cake, however, I wouldn't object to eating a slice.
Oh my god, Felix is full around. It's full on come around. He's got like a sweet tooth now.
It just so happens I have a brand new recipe I tried out, special for you.
Beef jerky cake.
Delicious.
Beef jerky cake.
Sweet. Perfect for you.
Okay.
Go on. Take a bite.
Time for the food review.
You love it. I can tell. Here, try this one out too.
Carrying cakes at all times. Are you the headmaster or something?
See?
Yep.
So
that is how I do.
Just keep working on that sweet tooth of yours. Then we can share cake notes together and eat cake together all the time.
Alright, this relationship's also kind of adorable.
Nice is all.
Because it's just him getting cake and her being like, yes! I'm indoctrinating you into the world of cake.
Right.
Oh, that's a cool fucking looking assassin though. You know what? Let's go for the assassin look. Yeah. That is some shit I would have like fallen in love with as a teenager.
Set my sights higher.
Alright, can we make you fly yet? We cannot. But I guess I'm just gonna upgrade you to being a priest. There you go, your Nosferatus are gonna be a bit better. Archer, learn to shoot. Yeah, nice one, Catherine. There we go.
Having allowed the Imperial Army to invade, the Alliance Army makes their last stand at the center of House Regan territory in Deirdre. The Kingdom Army rushes to their aid after amassing more troops.
Let's fuck them up.
Your wounds from Gronderfield haven't fully healed yet, have they?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Escape after all.
I did kind of shoot the shit out of you.
Me, boy. That's an official order from the leader of the Alliance. They're showing up one after another.
Don't worry, I can kill them faster.
But to blockade the gate leading to the town. I don't want the enemy's numbers to increase anymore.
Wait, what does that entail?
It's no good. We're surrounded.
Oh well.
But I need to hurry up and rescue the boy. To get to the harbor, first we have to get rid of the enemy mercenaries. There's no other way.
I mean, it looks like you got this anyway. Yeah, you got this. I'm just extra muscle for the sake of it, honestly.
I can't believe they pushed through to here. Nothing.
It wasn't hard, Lord Arundel. Your army sucks.
Let's get to the harbor and finish off the leader of the Alliance.
Have fun. I'm in the way. That's not gonna play out well for you either. Yep, got him. I'm very good at the game. I'm playing on normal difficulty, so yeah.
The incident 9 years ago.
Oh, hello.
You were involved, weren't you? You know something. What did Cornelia... No. What did my stepmother do?
You are not qualified to look into the darkness. You and Edelgard. Do your best to kill each other. You are family, after all. There it is. The light.
Here, take this. Use it however you see fit.
Oh, fuck yes.
Bow fail not.
I'll be taking that, thank you.
House Regan?
I'll be taking my fucking neutral B.
This must be one of your jokes. You cannot truly intend to part with this.
It's not a joke.
Fail not! That's using Byleth in any multiplayer Smash game. Fail not! Fail not! Fail not!
The Alliance Lords will follow you. Back in the
oh shit, they have a reflector. Never mind.
From the kingdom. I'm just putting us back together again. Oh, and I've already gained the support of the other lords at the Roundtable Conference, so you can stop looking at me like I'm crazy.
Wait.
All that's left for me is to officially step down as the leader of the Alliance.
Are you finally going to tell us the damn truth?
What are you talking about?
Didn't Lord Arundel say something about you and Edelgard being family?
Oh my god, did you not tell anyone, Dimitri?
Could it be?
What the fuck?
I suppose I never told you.
You just forgot. You just forgot to tell everyone.
Lord Arundel spoke the truth. My stepmother was Edelgard's birth mother. Political turmoil drove my stepmother out of the Empire. Father fell in love with her at first sight, and they married. I lost my birth mother before I was old enough to remember her. My stepmother filled that role for me, but she lost her life in Duscur 9 years ago, along with Father.
Or so we thought.
I didn't even know she was your stepmother. Did my father know about this?
Yes, all those who were close to my father knew, including Rodrigue. But to speak openly about it would have caused a scandal. And so she was our secret. No one in the general public knew about her.
Well, that explains this fucking war we're in now. Cool. Great.
What will you do, Your Majesty?
I'ma fuck them all up. I will I'll make them bleed until they have no blood left to bleed.
In the east, too.
Fort Mercy.
I will also work on my one-liners.
There is no better place for such a confrontation, after all.
Indeed. And dispatch the Death Knight.
Oh, fuck yeah, Death Knight.
Buy us some time.
Let's fuck him up for good.
I will.
Forgive me, but I must speak bluntly. I do not agree with what you intend to do. Though slight, there is a chance that once done, it cannot be undone.
Even I cannot always choose the direction my path leads me.
What?
What
is she planning to do?
And so, I must walk on.
Okay.